We had the technology to land on the moon before having the technology to fake it convincingly.
We no longer have to think about sinking watches before you and the boys pull off a big job.
People tend to be more wary of harm from strangers, but the reality is that you're more likely to be harmed by someone close to you than a stranger.
The peanut guy from Planters enslaves other peanuts and sells them as food.
People that raise chickens are chicken tenders. They are chicken tenders for future chicken tenders.
Ninjas cover everything but their eyes, while the Ninja Turtles cover nothing but their eyes.
Bricks are domesticated rocks.
Zucchini sounds more like a pasta than a vegetable.
Everyone wants to get old, but not be old.
Of all the humans that eat chicken, most of them never actually touched a live one.
So far, every odd-numbered King Charles of England has been beheaded.
Everyone is related to each other, just really distantly.
There's a whole generation whose first lesson in color theory was learning yellow and blue make green from a resealable bag commercial.
GoFundMe is becoming a major health coverage provider.
From a project management perspective, the 10 Commandments are pretty good examples of terribly written requirements.
A person with a huge cranium is considered to be smart in a cartoon, but dumb in real life.
A photograph is really good if it looks like a painting, but a painting is really good if it looks like a photo.
All candles are scented, but some have only the natural smell of the wax.
It's really messed up that the first half of your life is controlled by your parents, and your entire personality basically depends on the responsibility of two people who decided to go raw.
Now for a quick break, stay tuned for more shower thoughts. Trees go through seasonal depression every year, losing all their leaves and dry up and still bloom again in the spring.
Someone somewhere is holding a baby that will one day be a murderer.
Since most humans don't hunt for their food, we're technically scavengers.
Alarm clock sales must have plummeted since they started being standard on cell phones.
Humanity as a species grows as numbers of people increase, but humanity as a philosophical concept does the opposite.
Working in a glitter factory must be the most annoying and messy job.
Cutting off other cars in traffic and causing them to brake actually causes traffic.
I'm Bob Jeffy.
And I'm Lorelei Stewart. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more shower thoughts. Bye for now.
If you like this podcast, you may like the Daily Life Pro Tips podcast. Improve your life with practical tips in less than 10 minutes a day. Search for Daily Life Pro Tips in your podcast app or check the show notes page for links. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.